Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it is a privilege to be with you here today at the Africa Social Impact Summit 2025. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the Sterling One Foundation and the United Nations in Nigeria for convening this important gathering at such a pivotal time. As we stand 5 years away from the 2030 deadline for the Sustainable Development Goals, it is imperative to recognize that our progress is faltering and in many instances regressing. Rising debt, declining investment, dwindling aid, and the escalating impacts of climate change are hindering the very nations that have contributed the least to these crises. Today, 3 billion people reside in countries that allocate more resources to interest payments than to vital sectors like health and education. This is an untenable situation. Last week, during the 4th International Conference on Financing for Development, world leaders came together to adopt the severe commitment, which delineates 3 urgent priorities. First, catalyzing large-scale investment for sustainable development. Second, addressing the intertwined debt and development crisis. And third, reforming the international financial architecture to better serve the most vulnerable among us. Central to this commitment must be robust climate action. Africa is already grappling with the dire consequences of the climate crisis. Yet it is also a continent rich in innovation, resilience, and visionary leadership. The Mission 300 initiative, aimed at connecting 300 million people to affordable, reliable, and clean electricity, exemplifies how climate action can align with sustainable development. Moreover, through economy-wide nationally determined contributions, African nations are crafting blueprints for a just transition, integrating climate objectives with energy, food systems, job creation, and inclusive economic growth. However, the ambitious goals we set must be met with commensurate support. Excellencies, friends, Africa is stepping up with vision, leadership, and courageous solutions. Now it is the turn of the international community to rise to the occasion. We require a renewed surge of global solidarity from governments, development banks, the private sector, and philanthropic organizations to unlock the finance, the technology, and the partnerships essential for transformative change. Across the continent, our UN resident coordinators and country teams are diligently collaborating with governments and the private sector to support nationally led initiatives that would translate into plans and action and ambition to the tangible impact on the ground. Let us unite in solidarity to forge a climate resilient, equitable, and a sustainable future for all. I thank you.